Hello everyone, so in this video we're going to be talking about calculating angles around a point. So if you go round in a complete circle, you may know that that is 360 degrees. If you don't already know that, easy way to remember it is similar to as I showed you in the last video. If you do that and then that, each one of these is a right angle. So 4 times 9 equals 36. So 4 times 90 equals 360. So that's why it's 360 degrees. Okay, so angles around a point. If we had, I think we're going to go freehand on this. We had these three. So simply, if these are both 100 degrees, what would x be? Well, you've already got 200, so if you add another 160, you'll get the 360. So we have a total of 360 degrees, so x is 160 degrees. Okay, so let's have a look at another one. So this time we have one here, and we're going to go down this way. That's why I do it freehand, because it's end up rubbing the lines off. Okay, so say this was 103 degrees and this was 102 degrees. Let's just call it y, just for a change. So we need to calculate y. So how do we do that? Well, we know that going around a complete circle is 360 degrees. So there's some different methods we can use. The most reliable method is, first of all, we're going to add up the two angles that we already know. So 3 plus 2 is 5, 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 1 is 2. So we've got a total of 205 degrees. Now we know that around a point it's 360 degrees. So if we do 360, take away 205, that will give us the answer. So we've got to cross that out to get a 5. 10 take away 5 is 5. 5 take away 0 is 5. And 3 take away 2 is 1. So y must be 155 degrees. So obviously we could have done that once we got our 205, which we could have done in our head. We could have counted on, add another 100 to get 305, add another 55 to get 155 plus 205 is 360. So there's two different ways you can do it. Okay, so let's do another one. So just really partly the reason for choosing this, let's just call it Z this time. Partly the reason for choosing this combination is we want to work out the Z. We know that the total is 360. Well, straight away we have 160 here. So if we if we take that away from 360, we can do this all in our head. We have 200. 85, to make that up to 200, we would need 115 degrees. So what I would say is always be on the lookout for easy maths. However, if we have the time and we really don't want to make a mistake, let's do it the long way. So let's do 160 plus 85. 0 plus 5 is 5. 6 plus 8 is 14. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So we get 245. So then to work out Z, we need to do 360 take away 245. So 0 take away 5 we can't do, so cross out that 6. 10 take away 5 is 5. 5 take away 4 is 1. 3 take away 2 is 1. So we have 115 degrees. Okay, do one more and then we're going to do a little test. Okay. So this time we've got 100 degrees here. we've got, so that's 127 degrees, that's 100 degrees, and this is, let's call this angle A. A stands for angle. So quite often when you label angles, you do have things like angle A, B and C. Quite common, probably just as common as X. Right, so to work out what A is, well, we could say straight away, well, we got rid of 100 there nicely. So we've got to make up to 260. So, well, that's got to be 100, 200, 33 plus 27 is 60, so 133 degrees. If we're worried that it's on a video and we might be doing it wrong for millions of people to get taught wrongly, then we could just do this. 100 plus 127 will give us 7 here, 2 here, and 2 here. So 227, and then we can do 360, take away 227, cross that out, make that a 5, put a 1 there. 10 take away 7 is 3, 5 take away 2 is 3, 3 take away 2 is 1, so we've got 133 degrees. So we've got the same answer by a different method, which is always good. Right, so get your pens and paper ready for a test on angles around a point. So just 3 questions on this, just for a change. So, questions on angles around a point. So question 1, we have 160 degrees here, we have 100 degrees here. So this we'll call it A. What does A equal? So next question, we have 95 here, 95 degrees here, we have 50 degrees here. This time we're going to call it B. So what does B equal? So the next question, we have 104 degrees here, and then we have 147 degrees here, and we're going to call this one C. So what would C equal? Okay, so give you just a few seconds to work that out, because you can always stop the video and then we can go through it. Okay, so first question, nice and easy. We already have 260, so we need another 100 to get us up to 360. 100, 200, 360. Right, this one, again, quite sneaky. If we add a 5, that gets up to 100. We then add a 10, that one gets up to 60. So that is now 160, so that should be 215 degrees. Let's quickly check that. So that would be 310, 360. Okay, right, the last question. We've got 104, we've got 147, add those together, that makes 11. 0 plus 4 plus 4 is 5. So we've got 251, so you want 9 to get us up to 260. So that must be 109 degrees. Okay, well done if you got all of those right. Thank you for watching that video. And if you enjoyed that, please check out our website for more great online resources. So the address is www.routes2success11plus.uk, or find us on Twitter @Routes2Success. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great videos. Thank you.